Hi everyone, this is video 3 of Caregiving with Presence. How's everyone doing today? It's a really hot day here in Porterville, very, very hot, but sunny, so that's good. I wanted to add this one video for you because I want to go a little deeper with presence, and I really want you to understand it in such a way that you're not listening to, esoteric terms and principles that you can't apply into your everyday life, because you really can with this. So I wanted to make sure I help you ground this down into your whole body so that when you are in a place of scattered and going so fast in your work life or with your whoever you might be caretaking, or if you're in the hospital, wherever you are, it could even be at home with your kids, that you have a place to come to, even for 15 seconds, to cool down and cool off. And so to come to this place, I want you to take a big deep breath and just put the energy right back down into your body and just cool off for 15 seconds, if that would help you. Okay, so I'm going to share with you again a little bit more about this presence, and I'm going to read you something because I cannot say it as well as it has been written. So the other aspect of our human, which is this physical, which is going all the time, is our being. And being is something that comes from the inside. I can say as a human being, we are working a lot and we do physical labor and we're moving and going places. And in our job, we have, we're working it. But the being part of us is the part of us that we go to when we need to calm down, take on a certain way of acting at work, or you just are dealing with a customer. You don't want to be irate or angry. You don't want to bring your own stuff from home, whatever problems you may or may not have been having. You don't want to bring that in to your energy. And so this being is the part of us that comes from within, is where we access the tools that we have within us. And so being is a state of awareness and a state of presence. Presence doesn't know any resistance whatsoever. And it's like happiness. It's an empty space. It's like empty sky. It's a room in you and available to all of us. It cannot be disturbed. Can you imagine if you just stop for a minute and feel what that feels like? That's presence. So it's peace. And it is totally intimately with one with whatever appears on it. So that would be you and I. And so therefore, it's just love. It is also love. So these are kind of abstract and might be hard to capture, but just kind of feel into it if you can. It's not affected. It's not affected by shape, by the things and content of our life. You can't disturb it with, throwing a knife at it or throwing the plate at it after dinner. You're so angry. It's nothing that is physical that you can capture it. So it is also a joy because it comes from a state of being. See, the human part of us does, but the being part of us is just the presence and the awareness. So it's total peace, and it is really love. And it doesn't know anything opposite from it. And it's total freedom because of that. You and I are in duality all the time. And we're so struggling and pulling and pushing against our lives and one another. But this presence really is a space within us that you can come to, count to 10, and sink into. It is the heart of all experience, this presence. And it is our nature. It's totally our nature under any circumstance. Even if you're so angry or you feel so out of control or you feel life is unfair, it is totally the ground upon which you are. And it's your being. So I want you to know, no matter what your circumstances are, wherever you're working, whatever situations you have at hand that are dire, there is a place for you to hunker down into, even if for 15 seconds, just take a deep breath and sink into this place. It's just pure love. Thanks for letting me say this again. And I hope that I've expanded on a little bit more for you to understand. Have a great day, everyone.